Okay, so I'm probably a little bit late for this video now, but I was having problems with my dipper switch, which is located um, next to the clutch pedal. And it's a switch that it's um, action by pressing it. So let me see if I can get it. No, I'm not going to be able to get loud here, I think. No, because I'm recording already. Okay, so I have light right now. So what you need to do is, since it's beneath that part there on the carpet, there's only two screws you need to unbolt, one on the top and one on the bottom, and you're gonna take out something that looks a little bit like this. Um, I've already cleaned mine up a little bit. It still has kind of rust here, but now it's nice and smooth. It was kind of getting stuck. So when I cleaned it up, I've just used some WD-40 um, on the inside of this, and I pressed it. Then I leaned it so the WD-40 could get out a little bit. Cleaned all the contacts. Well, I had to cut the wires because I wasn't being able to pull it out forward enough to unbolt them. So I had to cut them off. I'm probably going to do a new wiring all the same. So pretty much the same thing. So what I'm going to do now is test for continuity. So according to the diagram, mine is for export models. According to the diagram, where are you? So you're going to be over here. Okay. So I'm supposed to have a wire, which is, I believe, 52. Well, never mind these colors on mine, but it's supposed to be purple and blue. Goes down to the main pin here. Then it connects. It always has continuity for 4, which is blue and white. So when you press it, it kind of closes the circuit to the other side. On mine, I was having a little bit of trouble, so it's probably due to the bad wiring. But every time I pressed it, it wasn't just shut off the headlight all the same. So if it's shutting off, my main concern or my suspicion is that it wasn't closing the circuit, so it's getting kind of stuck in the middle. So what I'm going to do is check for continuity. I have my multimeter here. I'm gonna set it to track it. Give it this to okay to check continuity. So with that said, this main one should have continuity with this. Wait. So now on mine. So we were testing continuity on these two, and that's what we get. So we should get continuity by pressing them on these two. So I'm gonna try to get this stuck here, and then get this one stuck here. I have no continuity, and come on. What? Wait. Continuity should be number 4, the one on the left. I'm gonna say it again. The one on the left should be number 4. Then you press it, and it goes to number 2. Number 2 connects to the dip filament. So this is what we call it the maximum. And then number 4, you have the main filament. Okay, guys. So yeah, if your pedal is starting to get stuck, and you can just ride without removing anything, just getting some WD-40 in there and kind of press it down without having to remove it. But if you're getting, well, mine, as you know, it's been stuck, let's say like that, for 72 years. So yeah, I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna clean it up really nice. So yeah, that's the way to do it. Continuity between each of the wires to make sure which one was which. So the blue wires, as you can tell, it's gonna be one. So one color is blue. That comes from the dash all the way to the switch. So that's the main power to the switch. Then you have number 2 and number 4. Um, yeah, so one is for high beam and one is for low beam, medium beam. I don't know what you call it. Depends. Um, but yeah, that's the main stuff. So you're gonna plug your multimeter there, and you're gonna go all the way to the other side of the bonnet, the hood, to check for continuity of those wires there. Um, so that's what I've been doing. Now I still have to do the rest of the connection, the new connections, because I had to cut the wires as I told you before. So I'm gonna get some new connections in and some new sleeves. But yeah, after that, I'm gonna assemble everything, test everything out, and I'm gonna show you. The issue was uh, I was getting even though the headlight was turning on, um, every time I pressed the switch, the light would just go off. So I would only get like the minimum or the pilot, what you call the pilot bulb. So the suspicion was that it wasn't closing the circuit. Having that said, all new wiring, as I told you and everything, don't mind the broken headlight, because when I started doing this, I had it on top of the hood and I was trying to close the door. My doors have new rubbers, new seals, sorry. So as I hit it with my ass, it just shook the whole car, and the headlight fell off. Okay, so right now, as you can see, I have low beam. I press the switch, high beam. So taken care of. Just a simple taking off the switch, getting new wires, and just checking all of the connections and everything, and rewiring if it's needed. In my case, it wasn't needed. I just got some a bit of wiring to the car because, well, now I can move. Oh, sorry, where's the light? So having the light here. So the wires to the switch, they're very close, and that's the reason why, because you got mechanical parts moving around here. But I had some extensions made. I will get that um, probably zip tied to that bit of metal there or something like that to play it, just to get it out of any mechanical parts moving around. But yeah, so just getting sure everything was connected right, and that was it. Right now, what I'm going to do is, I've just drawn this new cable right now to get it to my other headlight, but probably what I'm going to do is since I have new wiring here, I'm going to trace it to that wiring and not to the original of the car because, well, probably remember that I've told you that I had some resistance on some of the wires, like 5 ohms and stuff like that. That's probably because of the rust that I have inside the cables, the corrosion, not rust, but corrosion. So might as well, since I have the wiring here, it's all colored up, it's easy to find everything. I might as well just go from there. So yeah, that's it. So I have headlight working, even though it's broken. So now just to finish off, showing the headlights. So now I have both of them connected. I just finished wiring them up. So yep, that's the pilot bulb. That's broken. This one's new. I've already ordered the other one. So you guys can buy if you need it. I'll just send you the link because you can buy these switches on AliExpress. This is a pull switch that has a fuse in it, so you can either get it with 2 positions or 3. 1, 2, and 3 positions. It depends on what you want. See, now I have both of them with medium. This is a medium light. You probably can tell because of the phone brightness and everything. But yeah, that is the medium beam or low beam or passenger. I've read so many types of ways to call it. Now this is the high beam. So everything's working perfectly. Nice. A good day's work.